everybody. This is Tara from Tara's Independent Voice here on YouTube, and I have a few things to report on today. It is Sunday. I think it's the 29th of April. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, we have some exciting news for Disney and about Disney, but more really about Marvel, who is Disney, and their number one film, which of course is Avengers Infinity War, that came in number one at the box office this weekend. And you know, coming in number one at the box office, one movie does it every single week, so what's the big deal? The big deal is they set a record for opening weekend. Number one. I'm just blown away. The movie made $630 million. Is that a lot of money? Would you like to have that money? Okay, you can have it if you come up with the budget of the film. Who knows what the budget of the film was? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. Supposedly, the budget of the film was $1 billion. Billion with a B. I sometimes lisp. So $1 billion. B-I-L-L-O-N. 1 billion. So after 1 billion, just wow. How do you wrap your head around that? I have not seen the film yet. I have listened to a lot of people who have seen it. I have not watched any reviews. Just my son saw it. A few of my friends on YouTube saw it and on Facebook, and it of course is garnering rave reviews from them. I can only imagine it's garnering rave reviews by excuse me, my fellow critics. So I also have some It casting news. Now, most of these people are only rumored as, and when they're marked as rumored as, that usually means they may have been talked about for the film, offered the film, heavily considered by the film community to be good for the film, but they still are rumored. Apparently nothing has been signed except probably for the kids, who will of course start off and be within the cracks of the movie to tell the tale from their side and then from the adult side. So this is who I have so far that was on a site I pay for because I'm a professional critic, and that's IMDb Pro, and it is splendid. So first we have Bev, and the adult Bev is rumored to be Jessica Chastain. Everybody has seen her. You may not realize you have. She was in Molly's Game, Mama, and The Martian. She's done many, many other things. She's a gorgeous redhead, just as the young girl who played Bev as a child was a gorgeous redhead, is a gorgeous redhead. So Jessica's probably a good choice, and it's going to be interesting to see who takes this plum role in this awesome horror film that completely blew everybody away last year, and I can't wait to see this next year. Who's going to play Pennywise? Now, this has been talked about forever. No, I'm kidding. It's Skarsgård. Who else is going to play Pennywise? Nobody. Nobody's going to play Pennywise. You put all the makeup on him you want. It's Bill Skarsgård. He is playing Pennywise. Now, playing Bill is kind of the heart and the soul of the group. And to play Bill, they haven't chosen, but rumored is James McAvoy. I love James McAvoy. He is very much a genre actor, having done several X-Men movies, superhero movies, and he plays Charles Xavier. He's got yet another one coming up that is being, that is in the, he's on track to play. And he's been in Atomic Blonde, just all kinds of different things, but he really is a genre actor. Actors don't like to hear that, but when it's true, it's true. Now, Richie has to be a certain type of actor. And it's, you know, Richie's just, he's Richie. What can I say? The person that is possibly on track to play Richie is Bill Hader. I'm sure most of you know the name. He is basically and foremost a voice actor, having voiced such things as Finding Nemo, the Power Rangers. He voiced BB-8 in The Force Awakens, the Star Wars movies. So basically, he has done a lot of Disney work, and it ain't no Disney film, but I'm sure he will take it and make the role his own and be wonderful in it. Okay, so none of these guys are losers, but hopefully some of them or all of them will end up in the Losers Club. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, I do have a rest in peace and RIP. Usually I just put them on Facebook, but since I am revving up my channel here and my new website, which is formerly Terra's Independent Voice, it's going to be completely revamped, and I will take you through it as I go through it. But Michael Anderson, who is a director, was a director, excuse me, it never fails. He directed some older films that have some newer remakes, such as Around the World in 80 Days. A great film, but the original is so good, and of course they did a remake, and then he directed a very cult classic, but you can still see it sometimes on TV, but of course it's going to be all over the internet to watch, and that's Logan's Run. And the premise of Logan's Run is nobody over 30 should be alive. I'd be dead twice. There you go. Anyways, this is what I have for you. For right now, I'm working on a Disney article. I'm working on so many things. And I have a few minutes, so let me go back to my website. I was doing only independent films, which is my first love, especially documentaries and the horror films that independent directors and filmmakers put out. I love them. They're some of the best films ever. Paranormal Activity, Blair Witch, both two of my favorite. Yes, and I know they're both found films, and you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love them both. And you've got to admit, they're both well made. And on Blair Witch was made from the proceeds of people's credit cards. Didn't have a budget, didn't even have a script. They had suggestions. This is happening, this is happening. Hand it to the actors and they act it out. It was amazing. You can't do that in Hollywood. You can only do that in the international world. Other international horror films are VHS and Quarantine, which had a little money behind it, but awesome film. You know, you're going to see people in the really lower budget films. You're going to see people you may have never heard of, but you certainly may hear about them later on, because they're going to, a lot of them do become big stars, or even just constantly working actors. So what I'm going for now is pop culture. I got into collecting Funko Pops. If you don't know what it is, please look it up on YouTube under Funkoholic. Funkoholic, not Funkaholic. Funko, Funko. Same word, Funkoholic. You will see my face. If my face isn't there, something wrong. Gotta search again. And you can, there's, just if you watch a couple of videos, then you'll see what Funkos are. They are awesome. So I started collecting those, and I've always collected Disney pins, and I've collected DVDs and videos since they were, since they were created. So I have decided that my new website will be about pop culture. It will include comic books, graphic novels, Comic Cons, Funko news, and Funko unboxings. It will include anything that is pop culture. A lot of things that you aren't sure are pop culture. If it comes into the mainstream, such as the Titanic, such as, yeah, I get that. It's my husband who wants me to come watch Fear the Walking Dead, and he's right 1 minute. So I will tie this up. Anyways, look for it. Listen here. I am extremely excited about it, and I hope you get excited about it too, so I am going to wrap it up. This is Terra King from Terra's Independent Voice on YouTube. So happy to say have a very nice week.